All right, welcome to another Stormgate cast from me, algorithm0r. This is going to be another one of my games. This is a game between Exilas, who is playing the Blue Vanguard here in the bottom left, against myself, algorithm0r, the Red Infernal as usual, up in the top right. A couple of GL have funds going out, and here we are on Broken Crown. I'll be honest, I think in the whole map pool, this is probably my favorite of the maps. I feel like it's the most balanced, to be honest. The speed camps and the health camps are a little bit, I think could be a little bit better balanced in this particular map, but very good map, I think. Best map in this map pool. Let's see what we've got for our builds. We've got a pretty standard, it looks like, barracks opening from Exilas, and I've gone ahead and gone double vault with my farm here. That's an interesting choice. I think this is partly in response to this dog meta that's been going around and wanting to have some kind of wall and experimenting with different ways to build my walls here. Instead of creeping with it. Here we see the dog coming back. It's going to meet a fell hog. Yeah, get a swipe on that dog. Hog versus dog. And oh, he's trying to attack this. That has 5 hit points when it's not cast on Shroud. But since it was cast on Shroud, it has 200 hit points. So I don't think this dog's going to deal with it very quickly. And my fell hog, yeah, another swipe from a fell hog. That's what you get, dog. Get out of here. Go eat a cabbage. And it looks like I'm coming back. I've got a skull in tow, which is bad news. That means I missed one of my attacks and I didn't get an extra fiend. So I'll hopefully get a use out of that skull. This dog just returning on home to find what? Well, a fast expo, and we got maybe some upgrades on the way. Not quite yet, but we've got our biokinetics lab, also allowing us to produce some exos. And here we are, still creeping out. Looks like I did use that skull to get my fiend after all, and creeping this base as well. Got my vision camp. I got the cabbage, healing cabbage. And where am I off to? I like to creep this camp. Oh, it looks like I'm just sending my fiendies back for a little bit of a heal, a little bit of soak in the healing juices of this tower. While I've pulled out, well, are they going to come? Or am I going to creep with just 2? Looks like they're just going to watch those Shadow Mastis snooze for a moment. While I march over a couple other brutes, and it looks like there's those fiends coming back. What do we got going on here? We've got a flat cannon now, so our first exo's out. And we're clearing out the speed camp here. Now I think at this point it's a little bit, often you've got this camp creeped by dogs or maybe lancers. So I'm a little suspicious about that, but also I'm worried about encountering some of those more aggressive Vanguard armies out on the map. If there are a bunch of dogs, or there are some lancers. Lancers not so bad because I can probably outrun them, but the dogs might get a surround on my Hexen. The dogs will just chew through these fiends that I'm using to creep, so I decided to march back, and I've produced a bunch more brutes here because the other possibility here, since he still hasn't creeped his health camp, is that he's going some kind of greedy build, so maybe double expo or something like that. And what we see here is he's actually put up some pretty good defenses. He's got 3 flat cannons here, but has not started producing another barracks or anything. It looks like what he's going for here is, yes, a double mech bay. So it looks like he's planning to go mech, and he's he's got a dog on these trees. That's very interesting. That's a good way to at least scout the Magmadon push that can come through there. And speaking of which, I just cleared out my trees, brought down my first mag, and I'm exactly thinking of doing that Magmadon push, although it looks like my plan is to just go right up the ramp. And so I've got my Fiendies, they're super speedy, sitting there, and ooh, flat cannon, couple shots off on those Fiends. And I decide, okay, gonna try and oh, they targeted my Hexen. I really don't know if these are a good idea, but that one flat cannon went down. I've got my mags out here trying to do some AoE damage. These flat cannons really do a lot of damage, and there's the repair going down. Let's take a look here. It looks like I'm still out DPSing the repair, and this flat cannon is going to go down, and so is this Exo. That leaves us with one flat cannon left. Again, a ton of overcharged bobs here. Our health, well, it looked like they were trying to repair. No, they're attacking the Magmadon. And the Magmadon is trying, he's being focused down, but he got a chomp down on that Fiend, so he got all his White House back. Another stomp in to clear out some more work. Oh, he killed all the workers before he goes down. That's a great. Oh, and another, he got another chomp in. So that's a hero Magmadon, and it looks like reinforcements coming in. This looks like it's probably going to be it for Exilas. I really don't know what he could do. I'm focusing down this barracks, although he hasn't left yet. So let's see. These mech bays. Oh, here they go. Yeah, they're building. He's got a plan. He's gonna make some of these Vulcans, it looks like. Now here I am. I'm still. I don't think I've seen this yet because I'm like, oh well, I killed your barracks. What are you gonna do? I focused your supply. Maybe I supply block him. Although I killed all his units. I think I realized. Oh, I march up. I'm like, he's got a plan here. Something's going on. I need to kill these mech bays. And now the race is on. Am I going to be able to kill them in time? Oh, he wants to save them, and that Vulcan's going to get out. That Vulcan's going to get out. Both Vulcans are out, and that brute goes down. We got to stomp on the workers. We're trying to stomp our way through to these Vulcans. But these Magmadons are just standing in the AoE now. The brutes behind also getting focused down by those overcharged bobs. Can these Magmadons keep it up, finish this off? That one went down. We have one left, and it looks like no. How is he going to be able to focus either? No. The hero Vulcans come at the end to save the day there. This mech bay had about quarter life. Oh, those Fiends just chilling out there. This mech bay had about half life. And we got another barracks going down, another barracks going down. We've got no income at the moment, but triple barracks. Okay. Now what am I doing over here? I'm bringing my reinforcements in. He's had no income. He's only got 2 Vulcans here. So, well, what are you doing? You're taking a break here. Go in and get him. Okay, we got some sword boys coming out now. I didn't take out this CC, so he's okay, so I'm gonna creep his health camp, it looks like. Try and get the health bonus. And here we go. Trying to finish it with 6 brutes, 2 gaunts, and a mag. These Vulcans are coming. Oh, a third Vulcan shows up. I think I'm trying to get this. Oh, this Vulcan's at 30 health and somehow stays alive. How did I not kill him? Oh, my poor Magmadon got misrallied or miscommanded. Oh, my poor boy. Why are you dying like that? Oh, my goodness. This hero, Vulcan, with all the bobs on him. Wow. So there were 3 Vulcans and now there are 2, but what a hold by Exilas. Now what have I got going on back home? Looks like maybe I've got some upgrades. I've got a 3rd. He's still on 1 base income effectively. He's got 3 Vulcans now. And building another bunker here, or sentry post. And maybe that second attack was ill-advised. What do we got here? Another Vulcan coming. More sortie boys, more Lancers coming out. And what do I got going on back at my base? Oh, here I am creeping. I got a Hellborn. Okay. Maybe the solution to these Vulcans is a Hellborn. Now, I don't know why the Hellborn's tanking. The Hellborn's not a great tank. Oh, jeez. That poor Hellborn's just getting... Oh, jeez, the Hellborn's almost dead. Poor Hellborn. Yeah, get... Yeah, that was definitely a poor creeping micro. Now, oh, he's using his sentry pair as a repair-o-matic. Okay, so this just gives you a fast repair speed, and he's getting these Vulcans that were really low back up to full health, which is really smart. It looks like we got a couple rank. This one's a rank 3 veteran. This is a rank 2. This one's rank 1. That veterancy is really important. When you are a hero unit like that and you are a Vanguard, you're getting those veterancy bonuses, which give you bonus HP, as well as when you get to the 3rd rank, some kind of special bonus based on your unit. So one of the benefits to keeping your units alive if you are a Vanguard. Okay, creep in my health camp. 2 Hellborn, 3 Hellborn, got some Gaunts behind them. I imagine we've been getting some upgrades here. Let's see, Gaunts have Plague Axes, but they don't have Reaper's Rush yet. We don't have upgrades on our Hellborn, but that's because you need tier 3, and I'm still on a Greater Shrine. So I've created some more production because it looks like I've got a little extra Luminite coming out now. And now I've got 4 Hellborn. Made my 4th base. He's got his 3rd going down as he got his 2nd up and running again. So somehow Exilas has been able to pull himself out of that early deficit with these Vulcans. He's got 5 of them, which are definitely really strong. So we'll see if these Hellborns are the solution. Hellborn's got splash damage. They don't have bonus versus heavy or anything. I think their bonus is versus structures, which is good for taking out static D for sure. But different strategy than the Magmadons, I think, which is what I tried initially. 5th Hellborn, as well as some more tier 1 units. Got basically both of us are just sitting back at home here trying to build up an army that we think, and am I moving out now or am I just repositioning? We've got this 6th Hellborn now sitting in that little speed juice, so maybe I was just trying to get the speed, and off I go. This looks like it might be the push. No, wait, what am I doing? Oh, I'm going back to the speed camp. Maybe I didn't notice I already had the speed boost when I was sitting on the high ground. And this is something I like to do in these situations. You can take that tower, but it gives them early warning that you're on the way. Hey, this is an interesting idea. I don't know if this was the right engage. I probably should have moved around to the health camp and engaged out of that. The Hellborn, ooh, do get one of the Vulcans. So maybe this is the right idea. And we've got the fiends or the brutes and the fiends body blocking. Okay, they're getting on the high ground. I think they tried to use their ability to get to the low ground onto these hellborns. Oh, I got another one. Okay, so maybe this is the right answer. But at this point, my body blockers are all gone. And I think it's time to move those hellborns back. I've got 6 there. Now we got more units. So, okay, so now I'm going to take out this vision camp while he's able to soak in his healing camp, which is a really good strategy for Exilas, I think. Again, if I was, going to push properly here, I think I should have pushed from this heal camp. I should have my units hanging out in that heal camp. My Hellborn's just raining down on these. Then he has to attack into me. That's probably better. Now I'm planning to go... Oh, this... Yeah, again, these seem like ill-advised engages from me. He's got those Vulcans, and they have that line attack, so I think they were kind of in a good position there to do a lot of damage. My Hellborns are still... Oh, but my Hellborns again have their front line just deleted by those Vulcans. How many has he got there? 7, 8, 6 or 7. And he's back in the healing camp, so any damage that was dealt by those Hellborns is effectively also deleted or negated if they can heal it up there. So I think part of the lesson I learned here is that if I really want to do the damage with these Hellborn, I need to micro them a little bit better. Focus fire those Vulcans. Don't let them, definitely one thing you should know when you're playing with Hellborn is don't micro your whole control group. Their attack animation is so slow that they will keep interrupting their own attack and eventually get no attacks off at all if you're aggressively microing that. So I think my strategy here is to finally come around and do that backdoor attack. I've tried 2 front door attacks, and he's had his units there. So if I can strategically go the back door, this is what I'm thinking. I brought a mag as well for blocking. Oh, wait a second. He's actually doing the same. Oh, this is poor timing for him. Very bad timing to bring those Bobs out. You see how my Hellborns missed that one attack because I microed them like... See that? That's because I'm microing them in one control group. Should not do that. Boom. Oh no. Hellborns. Hellborns. Oh no. He's got Hornets on the Hellborns, and the Hellborns are stuck in the gap, and I'm not microing them. Only a few of the Hellborns are able to attack. Why did I move them into his base instead of out of the base? Oh, this is a bad engage. And that one Magmadon in the back, too little, too late. Oh, he's like, oh yeah. Oh my goodness. That was a very bad engage. What turned out to be a very bad moment for Exilas turned out to be actually really good for him. Look at how much blood there is on the ground, murdered by these Vulcans and Hornets. Those Hornets still got some infests on them or something. Something looks like there's on there. Maybe it's not infest. Maybe they have some aura or power that's on them. Meanwhile, back at home, I have been ahead in economy since I wiped out that initial attack. That's the only reason why I think I was able to remax there and have it deleted and then be able to keep expanding again and still building units. Exilas has a lot more Luminite bank than I do. Actually, I didn't, of course, when playing the game, I would never have noticed that. I'm always trying to spend my mins, my Luminite. It's often my Therium that's causing me to be starved. And you can see how many brutes I have there because they're the only units that cost only Luminite. So looks like we're back to creeping, but what you'll notice here is I now have a bunch of Hexen. I think I've tried a tech switch here. Let's see. Oh, maybe I keep thinking that's going to tell me what upgrades we have. But yeah, no Hexen master training yet, which is what you need to get your miasma, which I think is what is the answer here to those pesky Vulcans that have just been destroying us. But there are these hornets too, and I don't know if I remember seeing those hornets in that last skirmish. As I'm playing, I can be pretty overwhelmed and maybe miss something like those hornets, because it doesn't look like I made any anti-air. Yeah, my units are other than those Hexen, and I actually don't know if my Isma hits air. That's something I would love to learn. If so, that's useful. If not, well, it's a puddle on the ground. Kind of makes some sense. So I've expanded here, and following some of my streamer idols, I'm putting a lot of shroud stones down right away, just in case he's going to push back at it. Okay, we've got Hellborn, we've got Brutes, we've got Hexen, we've got Magmadons. What we don't have is anything that can hit Hornets. Gaunts. Oh, we've even got a couple Weavers coming into play here. We've got like all the units, again, except for really anything that can hit it. Hit air or deal with those Hornets. And there we see the Maximus going down. Ooh, and we see that fire from the Hellborn. And they're trying to push forward, but they're still standing in the Maisma. And wow, just like we watched those Vulcans delete numerous units, we now watch the Maismas. Oh, but we have helicarriers on the field, and if you are a Infernal player, that sound is the worst sound you can ever hear. The sound of helicarriers destroying your units. And again, I have nothing that can hit air. We are in a base race here. I think I learned my lesson from last time. I said, get rid of those mech bays. Destroy these supply depots. Try and cripple my opponent this time. Of course I can't deal with his army, but I've got so many of these fiends. Okay. We microwing him a little better, but okay, he still has his barracks. Oh, I'm like, where were his hangar bays? But I don't think he's gonna let me kill this before yeah, here he comes to deal with that. If I was really smart, instead of those mech bays, I would have come back and got these hangars. But I didn't. So here we are again. I deleted this, this base up here. I managed to push all the way in, but yeah, he's still holding on. He's got that comp now. I need to be able to build a comp. And what do we? Oh, here. Ah, yes. This is something again I've learned from Night End. You pump that resurgence ability, I think it's called, to get more charges. I only had one of these spires, so I tried to build out as many shadow flyers as I can, and here they are trying to destroy my 4th, 5th base, whichever one that is, and the shadow flyers coming in. Not bad hits, not bad hits. We haven't dealt with it. The Gaunt's trying to clean it out now. Of course, the Gaunts were standing right inside those Lancers. I think we're now, all the Gaunts are gone. Ooh, and another helicarrier shown up, and we've got, this base looks like it's going to go down. We need, oh, we got more Shadow Flyers, 2 more Gaunts. That base went down, but this base still remains. Good counterattack, but the Shadow Flyers managed to clean up those helicarriers. And got one base mining here. This base, oh, it's just transferring. Maybe he's building. This one's mined out. Looks like I'm looking for his bases. He killed one of mine. I want to kill one of his. Lots of brutes. You know what that means? I got lots of Luminite and not a lot of anything else. I get right in these minimal lines. Get those infest plague axes on these bobs so I can make myself a small army of fiends. And there's no answer at the moment. Does he have? He's got a helicarrier. Do I have anything to deal with his helicarrier? Oh, I've got some shadow flyers and a few gaunts. This helicarrier. Oh, the focus barrier from the gaunts takes it down. And now, unless he gets another one out, none on the way. This could be the end. Wow, it's a very interesting game with lots of back and forth, lots of tech switches. But finally, I'm able to... Oh, no, the Vulcans. Remember the hero Vulcans from the beginning of the game? Well, these are going to be hero Vulcans. I have a feeling that these infernal forces are an overwhelming force, and one of them goes down, the other one goes down, and now we just have infernals in the base wreaking havoc. It looks like there's one more coming out there, but the mech bay goes down. It will never see the light of day. That is the end for Exilas. Well, thanks a lot for watching this exciting game with me, and please stay tuned for some more Stormgate content.